Hello.
Hello?
Yes, good afternoon.
Yeah, good afternoon.
Can you hear and see me well?
Yes, I can.
Okay, I'm teacher Jandy and you are?
My name is Koki.
Okay, nice to meet you.
Yeah, nice to meet you, Jan.
How are you today?
I'm good, and I'm working from my office today. Yeah,
Okay.
but I
Mm.
have no, I don't have so many tasks today, so I'm a little bit
Mhm.
relaxed. Yeah.
Wow. Mhm. So that's why you decided to study
Yes,
English.
yes, yeah.
Mhm.
This is my yeah, lunch break time.
Mhm.
Yeah, so but I don't have something to do. Yeah, so I can
Mhm.
learn English now.
Okay, so let's start then, Cookie.
Mm-hmm.
So you chose daily news about import prices result in Japan trade deficit. Is that correct?
Yes, that's correct.
Okay, let's study first words and phrases. Repeat deficit.
Deficit.
They tried to reduce the deficit by saving money.
They try to reduce the deficit by saving money.
Yes, it's a noun. Cookie, do you want to make a sentence?
Yes, yes.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Deficit. In this month, I bought a lot of commodities. It causes deficit.
Okay, deficit is the amount by which money spent
Mm-hmm.
is more than money received.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Okay, so you can say this month, okay, I bought uh some, let's say, groceries.
Yeah.
Okay, in bulk. In bulk meaning like in huge amount.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that cause a deficit. Okay. All right, so this month I bought some groceries in bulk that cost, okay, deficit. Okay. Deficit, let's say in my monthly budget. Ah, okay. All right, please read again.
Yeah, this means I bought some groceries in bulk that caused deficit in my monthly budget.
Next, volume.
Volume.
The volume of cars on the road is very high today.
The volume of cars on the road is very high today.
Okay, it's a noun again, meaning the number of amount of something having a lot of units or parts.
For my sentence, the volume of this meal is too much to eat whole.
All right, so you can just say the volume of this meal is too much to eat.
Yeah.
Okay. Next is automotive.
Automotive.
The company sells automotive parts.
The company sells automotive parts.
It's an adjective, Koki.
Toyota is one of the most famous automotive companies in the world.
Famous automotive companies. Okay, companies in the world. All right, Toyota is one of the famous automotive companies in the world. Okay, very good. Next, scandal.
Scandal.
The doping scandal shocked sports fans.
The doping scandal shocked sport fans.
Yes, it's a noun, scandal.
Scandal. The scandal about the celebrity caused a lot of paparazzis.
Okay, the scandal about the celebrity. Okay, caused the, let's say, the gathering of volumes of paparazzi. You can say it this way. The scandal about the celebrities caused the gathering of volumes of paparazzi.
The scandal about
Okay.
celebrities caused the gathering of volumes of paparazzi.
Okay, next is unstable.
Unstable.
The internet connection is unstable here.
The internet connection is unstable here.
It's an adjective, Cookie.
Working as a freelance. The income of working as a freelance is unstable.
Okay, you can say freelancer's income. Okay. Freelancer's income is, let's say, sometimes unstable. All right, freelancer's income is sometimes unstable. Okay, do you have questions, Cookie?
No, I don't. Yeah.
Okay, now let's move on to the next page and check the 3 questions you need to answer later. I will read them twice. Number 1, what challenges has the automotive industry in Japan been facing recently? Again, what challenges has the automotive industry in Japan been facing recently? Number 2, what effect does Japan's weak currency have on its imports? Again, what effect does Japan's weak currency have on its imports? Number 3, what are the US and Japan expected to do with upcoming decisions on interest rates? Again, what are the US and Japan expected to do with upcoming decisions on interest rates? So let's find out, Cookie, as we listen to the article's audio. And which do you prefer, US, UK, or AU?
I prefer the US.
Okay, it starts now.
Import prices result in Japan trade deficit. Japan's government reports that July's trade deficit was $4.3 billion. The price of imports increased. The volume of food imports, including meat, was higher. Iron showed an increase as well. This data suggests a fairly good economy with improved consumer spending. Exports to the US, China, and Brazil were up. But automotive exports still have not fully recovered from a testing scandal and parts shortages. However, overall technology exports had an especially strong year. Japan's weak currency makes imports more expensive, and the country needs to import nearly all of its energy. Prices are currently very unstable, in part due to the conflict and uncertainty in the Middle East. Daisuke Karakama is an economist at Mizuho Bank. He says that some new Japanese spending habits are an important factor in the trade deficit. For example, many people choose to pay for digital services from overseas. Changes in currency value can be caused by many different things. However, a lot of attention is being paid to the next interest rate decisions in the US and Japan. The US is probably looking to cut its rate, while the rate in Japan is expected to rise.
Yes, do you want to listen again, or that's enough?
That's enough.
Okay, let's answer number one. What challenges has the automotive industry in Japan been facing recently?
Japanese automotive industry facing a testing scandal and part shortages
Recently.
recently.
Yes, testing scandal and parts shortages. Okay, so what effect does Japan's weak currency have on its imports?
Mm, it makes imports more expensive.
Yes, more expensive. And what are the US and Japan expected to do with upcoming decisions on interest rates?
The US is probably looking to cut its rate, while the rate in Japan is expected to rise.
Okay, good job. You got them right, Cookie. Now, this time, let's move on to reading out. Please read the title as well.
Okay. Import prices result in Japan trade deficit. Japan's government reports that July's trade deficit was $4.3 billion. The price of imports increased. The volume of food imports, including meat, was higher. Iron showed an increase as well. This data suggests a very good economy with improved consumer spending. Exports to the US, China, and Brazil were up, but automotive exports still have not fully recovered from a testing scandal and parts shortages. However, overall, technology exports had an especially strong year. Japan's weak currency makes imports more expensive, and the country needs to import nearly all of its energy. Prices are currently very unstable, in part due to the conflict and uncertainty in the Middle East. Daisuke Karakama is an economist at Mizuho Bank. He says that some new Japanese spending habits are an important factor in the trade deficit. For example, many people choose to pay for digital services from overseas. Changes in currency value can be caused by many different things. However, a lot of attention is being paid to the next interest rate decision in the US and Japan. The US is probably looking to cut its rate, while the rate in Japan is expected to rise.
Yes, do you have questions or clarifications?
Mm, no, I don't have any verifications.
Okay, now let's move on to the discussion part,
Mhm.
Cookie. Please answer each questions freely or by using the situation given. Number one, do you ever think about investing your money in different currencies? What could be good or bad about it?
Yes, I do. Yeah, actually,
Mm-hmm.
I have invested US dollars
Dollars?
dollars
Mm-hmm.
because I'm working for the US companies, so
Mm-hmm.
I I invest my money to buy the stock share of my company,
Mm-hmm.
and
Mm-hmm.
yeah, uh, and yeah, I buy some stock share of other companies in
Mm-hmm.
the yeah. So so this is the invest in different currencies because uh, the
Mm-hmm.
the company is the US, so the business is in the US market. Yeah, so
Mm-hmm.
yeah, this is my money. this is a way to invest my money to other countries.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So, since you are working in American US company,
Mm-hmm.
so you are earning dollars, not in yen. Okay.
I'm working for the Japanese branch for the
Okay.
US company. So
Mm-hmm.
earn money by Japanese yen. Yeah, but
Japanese yen.
yeah, but
Mm-hmm.
the stock share is originally the US. So
Yeah.
yeah, it is calculated as dollars. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
so
Mm-hmm.
it is the US currency maybe.
Okay. So you have to exchange yen to dollars to
I don't have
invest.
to exchange it because I
Uh-huh.
can buy I can buy stock by using yen.
Using yen.
Yeah,
Okay.
but yeah, recently the Japanese yen is
Is
weak.
weaker.
Yeah, it's
Mm-hmm.
weaker than before,
Mm-hmm.
so I cannot buy or invest money if the same amount of Japanese
Mm-hmm.
yen cannot
Mm-hmm.
yeah, buy cannot exchange the smaller amount of can exchange to smaller amount of yeah stock of
Yeah, I
US
think so too
company.
because it will cost you a lot.
Yes.
Yeah, because of the weaker yen.
Mm,
Mm-hmm. Okay, do you like to buy meat when you shop for groceries? Why or why not?
this is funny question.
It is.
Yeah, yes, I
Okay,
do.
so let's say what do you usually buy when you shop?
Yeah, what I buy?
Mhm. Like, do you usually buy imported products or
mm,
locally produced products?
I
Okay.
think uh, it
Mhm.
is. I usually buy the locally products, especially fresh products.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Mhm.
but I usually use my food meal. I use frozen food in my meal.
Mhm.
So
Mhm.
I think it is imported. It contains imported, yeah, foods.
Mhm.
Yeah, but frozen food, frozen produce are very cheaper than fresh foods. Yeah,
Mhm.
so I don't feel that is pricey.
Okay. All right, because yeah, in my case, yeah, I buy from the local market. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
when it comes to buying meat, chicken,
Mm-hmm.
fish, like that.
Mm-hmm.
So it's cheaper, Cookie. Yeah, if we
Mm.
buy from the local market.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because it's from the local farm.
Mm.
Yes.
In Japan, from my experience, yeah, the domestic produced chicken or yeah meat is more expensive than imported chickens or yeah meat.
Mm,
I usually buy chicken imported from Brazil.
really?
Yes.
Mhm. In my case, I don't because I think like I know that they're good quality, but I think about how old are they? In
Mm.
the refrigerator, how
Mm-hmm.
old are they?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, frozen like that. So
Mm-hmm.
that's why. Because if I buy, I will not consume it right away. Maybe it
Mm-hmm.
will stay a week in my fridge. So if
Mm-hmm.
I will buy something that is already frozen, so I worry about the quality, the nutrition, if it's still kind of like that. So
Mm-hmm.
I prefer something fresh and then store it in my fridge.
Mm,
Okay.
yeah, that's nice.
Yeah. But we have different preferences, right?
Yeah.
So we have different let's say our way of shopping is very different.